All right, I jumped the gun like I usually do, and I'm already been getting into spring freshy fragrances, just kind of getting burnt out on fall and winter ones, and really enjoying these. They actually work pretty good in the cooler temperatures. They got like an iciness to them, and then as you, if you're out doing stuff, they're going to heat up. I'm pretty active, so I'm outside doing stuff, and underneath my hoodie or whatever, it heats up, and I go to the gym every day, and I do cardio every day, and so it heats up there, and then I keep my house at 72 degrees, and we got a gas fireplace I turn on, so it's not like the fragrances aren't getting warmed up some. So yeah, you can still wear freshies in the cooler temperatures. Depends on what you're doing, and they kind of have an iciness to them, like an ice fruitiness to them or an ice freshness to them. Kind of changes the scent profile up, and it's kind of cool. I like it. And vice versa, when it's warmer out, you can wear some of these fall and winter ones too. You just got to dial down the sprays, and they work really good too. So I'm going to get into 10 budget fresh spring fragrances, and the first one here is this Coach Open Road. Really like this one. This is one of my favorite Coaches. This and Coach Green are the two I probably like the best. This one here is, I like the naming on the Open Road for some reason. Maybe it's just because of the name, but it kind of reminds me of like driving around springtime on a sunny day with your windows down. It's sort of like a woody, aromatic, aquatic, spicy, fresh, synthetic scent profile. Really nice. You're going to get the pepper. Right away you get a lot of the pepper, and it's a Sichuan pepper. And then you get some lemon and red apple. Kind of all throughout the fragrance you get that. It's pretty sweet. Some lavender, clary sage, vetiver, and then it dries down to like a cedar and patchouli. There's not crazy performance on this. I don't get really that great a performance on any of the Coach fragrances, but I really enjoy this one in the springtime. This one's good for like before the gym, or maybe after you take a shower and you lounge around watching TV in the evening. It's good for that too. To get you a few hours through something like that. If you spray heavier, obviously it would last longer. So yeah, this is a fun fragrance, just an easy dumb reach grab, and I like it. All right, next up is Grandeur Elite Avenue London. This is a clone of Greenwich Village from Bond Number 9, which I love that fragrance. This could be like a signature scent for me, especially in the springtime. Leans a little bit feminine, so maybe not everybody's liking. If you like really masculine fragrances in your man, you're probably not going to like this. Just slightly feminine to me, though. It's not even close to being too feminine for me. But it's kind of like if you took Herba Pura and Baccarat Rouge 540 and mixed them together. That's kind of what you get with this. But I love it. It's fruity, sweet, floral, fresh, gourmand. This is about 85% close. I had a sample of it. Their performance on this isn't great, but it's not bad either. You spray this, 7-8 times, you're going to get good 4 to 5 hours of pretty decent projection. That's long enough for me. I can always reapply. It's got some blackcurrant. There's ambroxan in this, some orange, some praline, some florals, some oak moss, patchouli, some fruits like peach, peony, vanilla, and some lychee. So yeah, you can see how it does have some feminine leading notes in it. But yeah, I love this one. Pretty versatile, and I think easily worn by women or men on this one. And it's pretty much a 50-50 split to me. On Fragrantic and Parfumo is kind of like that too. Maybe it leans just slightly feminine. But yeah, I love this. This could be a signature scent for me in the cooler spring days. All right, the next one is It's Essential for Men from Rasasi. I smelled the original years ago a couple times, but I can't remember anything about how it smelled really to compare it. So I'm just going to kind of judge this as a standalone fragrance. No idea how close it is. I'm hearing conflicting things. Some people are saying it's close. Other people are saying it's 70%. I do agree with one person. They wrote that they're saying it's like a 60% low maltine, and then they're 20% Y EDT and 20% LV Imagination. And I can see that being true because I get a lot of ginger and imagination all throughout this, and I do get a little bit of the Y EDT smell in this too. But I don't know if I can't remember if that was in the regular Laham or not. So I don't know, but it does kind of smell like that to me. It does smell like those two fragrances are mixed in. It's fresh, spicy, some citruses. There's some nice aromatics in this. It's woody, sweet, a little bit of florals as it dries down, some lavender and herbal notes. A little bit of warm spices too. You pick a little more than that up as it dries down. I like it. It's a nice, easy wear fragrance. A little bit on the mature side to me. I wouldn't think a young guy would necessarily want to wear this that much. And a performance on this, it's okay. 4 to 5 hours. If you spray it pretty heavy, you're going to get decent protection. I wore this to the gym a lot. It works pretty good for that. It's good after the shower too. And just another easy, fun, dumb reach grab. And I like it. All right, Alexandria Peace of Mind, another Bond number 9. This one could be another signature scent for me in the spring. So this is 2 of them from Bond number 9 in this list that I would wear as signature scents this time of year. This one's a little more masculine than the last one. It does have a little bit of a Venice vibes to it, but not really, just a little bit. You can definitely see some similarities. There is pineapple. This thing is just fruity, fresh, definitely synthetic, sweet with some nice citrus. It's sweet, fruity, green. There's these musky accords in. It's got like a tropical scent profile a little bit too. So it starts out with pineapple, juniper, and some bergamot. And there's some nice currant buds. You get that. That's kind of gives the green tang to it. And then it dries down with cedar and vetiver. So yeah, this is about 85% close to the original. Performance on this is really good. You do 6-7 sprays, it's going to last you for a good 8 hours. If you've got a work shift, it'll last you 8 hours. Projection is great on this one. The original also, I have a decan of the original, and I had pretty good performance on that too. So yeah, great fragrance. Good job on Alexandria on this one, and great job on Bond number 9 coming up with the DNA. All right, next up is Hirfah from Ahmed al-Maghribi. It's green, aquatic, oriental, woody, fresh. This one's really interesting. Kind of a lot going on here. There's a nice green apple note in this. You pick that up immediately. There's a lime note and lavender too, with geranium. A pine note. The pine note is right out of the gate, and it kind of starts coming out a little more in the mids. And I love pine, so I'm a sucker for that. There's some amber, some definite musk right out of the gate, but as it dries down, you get more musk. And then some patchouli and woods as it dries down. Really interesting fragrance. It's kind of aromatic, pine, sort of a fougere style. Definitely in that oriental style range too, and has a little bit of a Middle Eastern smell to it, but not a whole lot. More like a fougere smell to it to me, oriental fougere style. Very interesting. I like wearing this one. It's definitely for like a mature person, I think. I don't know if a younger guy would like this, but possibly. And performance on this is really good. I get great performance on this, and yeah, it's so green and aromatic with the pine and everything too, and it's got a really spring vibe to it. So yeah, I really enjoy wearing this one. Fresh Herbs and Pear from Dua. This is H24 Herbes Vives by Hermes. Love this fragrance. It's green, fresh, fruity, synthetic, spicy. It's got this psycho cool. It's a real cooling like green note, and it does kind of feel like it cools you down when you spray. It's got these herbs, and it's got this real nice like a pear sorbet note in it. I like this one better than the original. I got a decan of the original, and this is one where I think Masham amped up the notes and gave better performance to it, and just made an overall better fragrance. This would be great on a hot day too, but it's so green. I like it in the spring. It's just kind of cools you off as you sprays it, and it's like a grassy green scent profile. And it's got this bright sour like grapefruit, and then a nice like smooth pear note with just a little bit of spice. Great fragrance for spring, and you can even get this into the warm spring days. This will work great. So yeah, I love this one, and Dua just killed it on this one. It's dirt cheap now. Ralph Club from Ralph Lauren, the eau de parfum, released in 2021. It's fresh, sweet, synthetic, woody, spicy. Just a nice, easy, dumb reach. I like it. I like wearing this one, and it's great in transitional season like spring. It's got lavender, clary sage, cedar, and vetiver in it. It's got like the YSL Y. It's kind of got that bubblegummy blue scent profile in it, and then it's got like some woods as it dries down to kind of mix it up. So it's pretty aromatic. Yeah, cheap now. Good performance on this one, and just an easy dumb reach. Yeah, great cheap spring fragrance. All right, another Bond number 9 clone. The third one in this list. I didn't realize there were so many. I wouldn't say this is a signature scent profile, but I love this scent profile. This is a clone of Nomad from Bond number 9. This is Emper 9th Avenue from the Metropolis collection. So it's fruity, sweet, woody, floral, synthetic. This definitely leans a little feminine for sure. Maybe quite a bit feminine, but not even close to me. I can pull this off easily. I got a decan of the original. It's pretty close to the original. It's maybe 85%, maybe just under 85%. But I got one from Generic Perfumes. It's closer. It's more like 85 or 90%. So I got this little 15 milliliter I mixed up. I like it so much I've already got another 50 milliliter I bought of it. So I got a bunch of Nomad from Bond number 9. So yeah, this is a great fragrance. I really like this. If you like like a rose oud scent profiles, but you want like a spring wear, something lighter, because it's kind of like that. You're picking up some of the oud in it as it dries out. It's a little bit of a skanky oud too, I will say. You got pear, rose, vanilla, amber, and black currant, some violet leaf, and some quince in it. So you know, you can see all those notes would kind of like make it a little more feminine leaning. It opens more feminine leaning as it dries down. It's got this real bright fruity rose as it opens up with like a sparkling effect. And then there's like that synthetic oud kind of comes in with some earthy notes of sandalwood and orris mixing in. Great fragrance, well-rounded, and yeah, I love this one. I like this one on the cooler spring days. This Fragrance World Celestia Blue is a clone of Office for Men from Fragrance One, Jeremy Fragrance's brand, and I like this fragrance. I may have to get a decan of the real deal and try it. I didn't think I would like this fragrance that much, but this is just a real easy, nice fragrance to wear. There's a nice amber notes in this. It's got what I like about it is the muskiness of this. That's kind of like the selling point to me. It's got a nice musky tone to it. It's real nice citrus off the top. It's woody, floral, powder, fresh, spicy. It's kind of like mixing Dior Sauvage and a Venice maybe a little bit. Kind of reminds me of that. It's got with some added musk. It's fresh, tons of citrus off the top, synthetic, woody, spicy, tons of ambroxan. You got a little bit of iris mixed in here and pink pepper, a little bit of patchouli to dry down. But you're getting a lot of ambroxan, tons of ambroxan, bergamot, and woods. And like I said, the citrus in the opening is just fantastic. So yeah, I don't know how close this is to the original, but I know this smells like exactly what I'm reading about Office for Men. And a couple of people won over at Fat Boy Fragrances for one. He said this is pretty close because he loves Office for Men. So I'm just going to take him at his word that this is really close. And I don't know if I'm going to try the original, but I'd like to sometime because I'm kind of impressed with this. This is just a fun, easy grab. Next up is Electimuss Imperium. This is the generic perfumes version. So I started out with a little 15 milliliter of this I mixed up, but then I liked it so much I got a decant because I was thinking I'm just going to get a bottle of it. Well, then I realized the generic was so close, like 95% close. So I'll just buy another bottle, I'll just mix up another batch of this. So I mix up this 30 milliliter batch of it instead of getting a bottle of it because it's so close. There's no reason I should. It transitions the same way. It has the same performance. Really great scent profile though. It's got that a Venice vibe to it, which I'm getting kind of tired of Venice and Hachi vibe, but I still like this. It's like if you took a Venice cologne, the brighter version of it, and mixed a little bit of Ani with it because it's got a lot of vanilla in it. That's what I would say it's like. It's really nice. It's sweet, fresh, citrus, spicy, woody, some coriander and bergamot. There's some florals in it. There's some saffron, a lot of vanilla, musk, amber, patchouli, some woods. Just easy to grab, versatile scent profile. It's got a bright and sweet citrus to it, and the white florals combined with the coriander kind of make like a creamy and soapy kind of scent profile too, and a real nice soft vanilla mixed in it. Yeah, great Venice style, Venice cologne style Ani type fragrance, and yeah, the real deal on this is fantastic, but so is this generic. It's right there. It's identical. So yeah, great job, Electimuss, on coming up with this one, and great job, generic, on cloning this one right down to the T. 10 fresh, cheap spring scent profiles for you. Stick around here to the end, and I'll give you my new AI Vent Sense theme song. I appreciate you guys watching.
Oh man, Vince the sense, bench pressing colognes, fragrance getting strong, got muscles and ribs, outdoor young bucks in a scent showdown, dripping with aromas, king wears the crown. Vince the sense, swole sense, lifting and flexing, fragrance community has reviewed no cap, ain't no young blood can compete with his pace. Old man rip, fragrance is the embrace, testosterone high with his signature spritz. Woody muscles more fit than his peers, conquering colognes, battlefield of smells, dominating scents where the alphas dwell. Vintage sense, swole sense, lifting and flexing, fragrance community has named their texting. Ain't no young blood can compete with his pace. Old man rip, fragrances he embrace. Wrinkles don't matter when the gains are prime. He's a legend, living sense that defied time. Outruns youngsters in this fragrant race. Fitness to fragrances, ruling his own space. Vince sense, swole sense, lifting and flexing. Fragrance community, his name they're texting. Ain't no young blood can compete with his pace. Old man rip fragrances he embrace. Swole sense, lifting and flexing. Fragrance community, his name they texting. Ain't no young blood can compete with his pace. Old man rip fragrances he embrace.